a hell of a topic. That it is holidays. You said you think it's all commercialization. I don't think that's a Buanon fact. You heard? Um, People hear little whispers about it. Some people might think that shit is a fucking conspiracy, but nah, that's a Buanon fact. It is. Cause think about it, right? As a society, when we push in love, we push love with money, nigga. As a society, we push love with money. If you're really in love, nigga, you need to be hitting David's bright on. He went to Jared's, wherever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the more you got, the more you expected to do. And what actual holiday do you know that you could legitimately be poor and celebrate and everybody be happy type shit? Mm-mm. And on Thanksgiving, when we was watching cause on Thanksgiving we watched a few videos to track the origins of Thanksgiving and give up some history on Thanksgiving. So one of the things, and I think they said it was President Roosevelt, one of the no, it wasn't Bush, it was one of the presidents. Maybe the first, I think it might have been Roosevelt. Well, one year he had put Thanksgiving in a favorable position for the companies for Black Friday. So I think one year they said that they wanted some of the companies wanted to give the people more time to spend money before Thanksgiving or some shit. So son fucking switched it around, the president. So that's how you be knowing. And just when you get into the like think about it, man, like celebration is supposed to mean something. An accomplishment, a goal. These are facts, gang. So a celebration is supposed to mean some shit. I don't like doing that shit, bro, because that's how people get spoiled. And spoil you people is some of the worst people in the world. What's good? What's good? How was yours, man? That's the question up there. That's what Caps was asking. Caps said they don't celebrate Thanksgiving in England. We all should have knew. And then Caps was saying he think it's definitely all about like capitalism, and it is. It's about, you know, but my idea of celebration and holidays is different. Like, I never really been a part, so even at my uppest, like no matter what, I will like kick out. So I remember one of my ex-girlfriends told me when I was a teenager, when I was in the street, she was like, yo, you just a like holidays, like you don't like during holidays, no matter what, you get down and out. Like you can't even give me presents and that shit boosts my spirit up. Like, I know what I lacked in life. Like, I lacked the presents, yeah. I lacked all the gifts and shit that you get. But the one thing that drives me crazy that I lacked is love. So I'm the kind of person be looking for that. You don't even really got to do much for me. You show me a little bit of love and I fuck around, jump head over heels, make all type of sacrifices, rob the bank, all that for you. Because I just never had that, like, you know what I'm saying, family and shit like that. So even getting together and like eating, like the only time I really ever really got together like on the Thanksgiving, like, and it was semi-normal was when I probably was about 15 or something with one of my ex-girls. Like, I think I was like fresh home from juvie, and my mom's wasn't, you know what I'm saying, my mom's was getting high. You know, my mom stopped getting high when I was 16. So, you know, when you grow up with crackhead parent, ain't no Thanksgiving, nigga. If you think, nigga, if you try to spend Thanksgiving with your crackhead parents, nigga, you might be eating sardines, cheap sliced cheese, ramen noodles, and expired spaghetti sauce, nigga. Like, it's not about to be a real Thanksgiving, yeah. And But that shit was different. They wasn't really, and of course they probably had they shits. Well, you know, man, I don't have no kid. I got Deuce. You know what I'm saying? I raised Deuce or whatever, but Deuce not my kid. And I gave Deuce a lot of love, man, but I'm that way in general. You see what I'm saying? Like, so anybody that interact with me know I'm that kind of person, bro. Like I say, the best good guys, the guys that used to be bad guys. So I used to be such a bad guy that, like, I get it. You see what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Like, I won't bully. I know, you know, a dude from my neighborhood told me I was a bully. I was like, nah, I thought I was like the anti-bully. Like, I fought the bullies. But maybe I did a little bit of bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, sometimes they say you need to be deprived of shit or have too much of it. You see what I'm saying? Like, you need to hit one of them extremes to actually center yourself. So I never really been good on holidays. And then, you know, when I was a kid, I was always in institutions, like going to juvenile detention, being locked up as a kid. So all the days blur together. Ain't nothing special in them motherfuckers. Like, and then I was in prison. You know what I'm saying? I went to prison when I was 18 for over a decade. So I never really got the feel of holidays and what it feels like to be around a bunch of family that love each other and shit. Like, I come from one of those black families where mad at the women done been molested. There ain't really a bunch of strong black men in it. Niggas be in and out of jail. Ain't no fathers. It's mad man. Yeah. No. Look, you know what's crazy, bro? It's cause, like, sometimes it do hurt me, like, when I'm going back and forth with somebody and they supposed to be hood or come from where I come from. And they telling me about my takes now, the way I think now, like, something wrong with me, like, and it's like, I want to tell niggas, like, yeah, sometimes you in a position where you don't have no choice, and that is the truth, because I started this as a kid. Like, I did not have parents or family or anybody that loved me. Like, I had my nana, my father grandmother, but she lived in a studio apartment. My pops lived there. He was crazy. And she loved the shit out of me. But when I went over there, I shared her time with her other girl. Like, shit's so fucked up where it's like, ain't nobody old enough even got enough to pass down to you. Like, ain't nobody got enough to pass you shit. So, yeah, you starting out early thinking like that. And I just never had that shit, gang. Yeah, that's how I be. So, I tell you, I learned love in prison, bro. Like, I met a dude that was like a pops to me. And it was just like, I couldn't believe it. Nigga needed sneakers. The nigga go on the trailer. Nigga come back like, yo, I had my wife bring you these sneakers. 2 pair of sneakers. Nigga, you okay? You playing basketball all day, man. Sneakers fucked up. Ain't nobody going, you fucked up out here. Like, what? Getting packaged, you getting some comments. What's up? Now you fucked up. You know you good. You eat with the team, nigga. You good, man. Like where people get unconditional with you. Like, where whatever they going through don't start to affect you. Shit like that, man. Buana facts. You heard? Yo, bro, like, damn, ain't that an ugly ass way to say it though? Yo, Cal's like, you either gonna swim or you gonna drown, right? And like, that's the way it is. My man, remember my man that called from jail that time on the stream? He had called the other day, like, yo, I'm gonna send you he said, yo, I'm gonna send Mad Kid some pictures, man. Put my pictures up on the stream, man. Like, Chucky, I'm like, what, nigga? I stream ain't even lying. I told him, I said, yo, bro, I wouldn't even do no shit like that, bro. Like, your mind, like, but, like, I was telling him, like, yo, when you come home, because everybody from our neighborhood, from our, like, generation, got, like, 20 to life, 25 to life, like, dead. So I'm like, yo, bro, when you come home, you got an opportunity to, like, be different. Think about everybody. I told him, I said, I'm the only one. That shit fuck with me sometimes. Like, I'll be like, from my neighborhood, niggas around my age that was in my group, everybody is finished. Niggas don't got kids. So my man, I'm talking that you got kids. Like, nah, I'm like, push down. Like, niggas done did so much time in prison. Like, nigga never been home and just sat and just, like, by the time you get home, your mind got to be so different. You can't even really be on your young man on that level no more. They did a documentary on that neighborhood. It's called Terrace Avenue. They did it on Dateline, I think. So, like, when I was locked up, I remember dudes telling me that they had the district attorney walking through there and all that. They was trying to get it. Because I come from a drug-infested neighborhood. So, like, crime per capita on one block, I think we had that shit in the whole America at one point. My neighborhood is just a full drug block. I was showing the picture of my, so y'all know Aboriginal King. He fucking around, be on the stream at some moment. And we had a third best friend, my man Push. I was showing y'all the video the other night of Push singing. Yeah, and I got a reputation in my hood. So, all type of good shit, bad shit. It's fake rumors, it's real rumors. But like I tell niggas, I be like, man, whatever they said I did it. But I did a lot of bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell y'all, this is wild, right? And this tell you how deep this shit be. When I was a kid, I used to watch the niggas sell crack to my moms, like the older niggas. I used to be a little scared of older niggas, but I got attention from niggas. I had cousins and shit too. But I got beat up by a lot of older niggas when I was a kid because I was always in this shit fucking around with niggas. So one of my goals went like, yo, I remember a dude a little bit older than me, right? In my generation, but like one of the first niggas for like one of the most notorious niggas from my neighborhood. He got 25 to life. I remember he was at a dice game. Nigga like 13. Nigga rolling dice and refused to pay a nigga. And he had his older brothers, them niggas, but you know, like I come from that era, like we the real like I come from the crack epidemic, nigga. Like, nigga ain't nobody had parents, nigga. Like we had guns, drugs, and ain't give a fuck, right? And he didn't pay a nigga. And the nigga he didn't pay was an older nigga from my hood. I'm like, how you gonna do that to that? I'm like, oh, these niggas is scared of us? Like, what, bitch? We can do whatever we want. Nigga, if I see you sell crack to my moms, nigga, at any point, nigga, I put a gun in you and took your shit. I went to town. Like, I act like I ain't had no sense over there, gang. But my man Push got 20 to life singing. And then look, my man told me next time he called from I'ma fuck around and I'm talk. So my man Push, he got 20 years to life. He used to be in the lower library. He said, man, that nigga stopped even trying to come home. That nigga just be in the yard trying to smoke weed and gangbang. I said, damn. He's like, yo, fuck it. I'm going to do the whole 20 years. It don't even matter. I'm doing the whole Twinkie. I'm not even trying to come home. I had that conversation with him before, like, yo, my nigga, you did that shit live on camera. You said rob virtually? What you mean by that? You mean like do scams online, Caps? Nah, yo, bro, I'm going to tell you the truth. That shit was different for me. So, the beginning points of my bid went like this. Because there is like, so until you get sentenced and get your time compensation sheet. So once you get your time, I think what depends on where your mind is at mentally. But once you get sentenced and you get your time compensation sheet, that's when shit might start to roll in for you. Medkit in the building. Yo, Medkit, you out here butt ass naked in that outfit. Go ahead, okay, Medkit. Hold on. Not in case you good. I'm looking Medkit. I'm like, damn, Medkit. Yo, what you mean? Was I doing crack? I never did crack before, and when I was in prison, like, yo, believe it or not, Ain't no crackheads in prison. It's crackheads in there, but when niggas get to prison, they always say they wasn't smoking crack. Nah, crack ain't the main thing in prison. When you get to prison, everything get harder. Sabasa strips. Almost everything is dope and weed in prison. Some coke maybe.
And pills.
Yeah, and pills. But crack is so looked down upon that if a nigga was to get caught smoking crack in his cell, it automatically be a new rule. Yo, you can't even be blood no more. Yo, you can't. A gay nigga might kick a nigga out of being gay if they get caught selling crack or smoking crack.
The smell it gives is like
coke. Yeah, but niggas will put coke in a blunt and smoke it, and you might get the same smell.
Yeah, that smell is horrible.
Yeah, yo, bro. So let me get back to that because that is an important part. So the beginning of that shit was easy. But you know, if you catch a big case, it's not like a sin. So if you catch like a homicide, anything serious, you're going to be like going to court and before you get sentenced and go to prison, that shit might take a year or two. Now that might not sound like a lot, but in the beginning that shit is flying. So by the time you get sentenced, you used to being just off the streets. But when you see the time on the paper, so the judge tell you how much time you got, you can lay down and try to think about it as much as you want. Like, so boom, I'm coming home at this point. You don't really know when you come home till you get the sheet and they put all that shit on there and calculate the time. And then when you look at that, that's when you can do the years. So you know how old you is. You like, wait. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. You gonna do you? Oh shit! Wait. This the fastest because they tell you the fastest time you can come. Whatever happens, good time, whatever. Like, and so you know the fastest time you could get there, and yeah, that's just that. And depending on what you do.
About it, when you look up a nigga time, and it'd be like 2050. Your heart drop like 2050. Mm-hmm. What the fuck? Parole. Mm-hmm. Early release is 2030. What the fuck kind of shit is they on? He don't even deserve that time. When you look, a bitch be like,
10 and a half. 10 and a half on that. I've been like, that wasn't my first time being locked up. That was my first time going to prison. But, I caught a drug sale. I was on bail. I was out on bail for a drug sale. Bailed out. I bailed out off a song. Because I knew I was going to jail. So, huh? No, I was locked up for a drug sale. I caught the robberies while I was on the run. So I bailed out for the drug sale, caught robberies, was on the run for the robbery when I caught the homicide. So I got all that in one. So I got arrested. So it was robberies, all that shit on one thing.
Including the drug sale that you bailed out.
Yeah, including the drug sale too. Because I was out on bail for that and I just ran on that shit. Yeah, hell yeah, nigga. What, nigga? Wait, hold on. This nigga says a lot. Hey, yo, my nigga, look. When I got back, it's stories that's crazy. Like, where it's like, where I see where like, young girls had kids. Like, that's so-and-so with she, nigga, she got 2 kids. Like, what? Man, I swear to God, she was 11, 12 years old. Nigga, like, she ain't 11, 12 years old no more. What?
That's a young girl.
Be crazy, look at you, be like, yo, your sister out here fucking and sucking, nigga. Be like, yo, my sister a grown-ass woman, nigga. Be like, nigga. Yeah, that should have turned your world upside down. Not for the whole decade though, but it was times when I was lit. I wouldn't say that. I get caught out there with that one. I never was like, so I would say this. No one particular person really runs a prison. There are people in prisons that niggas be scared of, but there's always another nigga that it's full of the worst of the worst. It's the bottom of the barrel niggas. So whatever you start to see on the news, like, that's the niggas is in there. So it's not like that. Like, in prison, it's usually going to boil you down to some organizational shit. Because niggas is going to stick together at some point. So in New York, Bloods and Muslims run pretty much all the jails. Bloods and Muslims, Yo, if you heard the other day when I was on Fortnite talking to the dude, he's from Queens. That was Crip. He said he was locked up in New York too. So I'm like, yo, what jails you was in? He was like, yo, I was in a bunch. You know, I was cripping, so I had to go from here to there, bouncing around. So and it boil you down to whoever. So if it's a nigga in there that's semi-intelligent, the jail could go smooth. If the nigga at the top of the food chain is a maniac, that nigga whole jail upside down.